What up? We're back. Yeah, so with the season coming to an end, we're getting to the money end of the season in the league, all the cups. We have the Europa League that's heading to the quarterfinal stage, with the draw being Arsenal and Slavia Prague, Man United and Granada, Ajax and Roma, and Dinamo Zagreb and Villarreal. Now, we've obviously got a vested interest in this draw at this table here. So I just wanted to get into it a little bit, and maybe we can even touch on how our specific teams run through the competition. So on a Arsenal perspective, Arsenal's going up against Slavia Prague. I think that's the team that knocked out Leicester. Is it Rangers?
Leicester and Rangers, I think.
Leicester and Rangers, yeah. So quarterfinal, you can start to dream about the competition, right? At this stage.
To tell you the truth, I don't. We'll dream about the final when we get to the final. Feel as though that's the fair way to look at it. Mm-hmm. But compared to you guys, I feel like we have the easier route to the final. Yeah. Because if we beat Slavia Prague, we'll either go against Dinamo Zagreb or Villarreal. Yeah. Compared to your opponents. Well, Granada's easy, but if you have to face either Ajax or Roma, I think that's a tough what's his name? It's a tough fixture. Also considering you guys just played Milan. Yeah. That's telling me that you guys have a harder route to the final.
Yeah. Your guys' performances in let me maybe bring you in here, Uncle Curtis. Your Arsenal's performances in the Europa League so far. Obviously, when we started chatting the group stages, your youngsters were shining through. Emil Smith-Rowe has now come into the team. Those are the kind of things you guys were calling for. So Europa League, has Arsenal been good in it? And this upcoming fixture, how you feeling?
We've been good enough up until the second leg of the Olympiacos game. It just didn't look like we were switched on for the races that day. Can't even remember a chance that we took, but yeah, we did the job away from him, and we lost first loss of the season in the Europa League. Yeah, a loss or draw for us. So it is what it is. We keep on moving, and I'm not going to complain. Yeah. If we can get to the semi-final after knocking that racist team out. Yeah, so it is what it is.
Oh yeah. And then on the United side, United's got Granada. United obviously came into this competition via falling out of the Champions League, but good fixtures against Milan and against the other Spanish team that we knocked out. Sociedad. Yes. Good performances against strong teams.
I must say, you guys have actually had a harder path.
In every we have terrible luck with the draws in all the comps.
We do as well, generally, but I feel like I don't know. Somehow it looks like they feel for us this season. But I feel like this looks like it's going to be a potential Man United versus Arsenal final. Yeah. Depends what happens. Either one of us could be stopped. I see Villarreal being a trouble side. Yeah. But Dinamo Zagreb just knocked out Tottenham. So you never know.
Yeah. Can you call the Ajax Roma?
That's a tough game to call.
Ajax has been having a difficult season, as we've seen. Roma traditionally is a good side. Strong team. Strong players. Could show up at any time. But I'm not sure. I think Ajax's time is going to run out from here. I think Roma will be the one that goes through.
Fair enough. Yeah. Look, the winners of the Europa League get a spot in the Champions League, which is where everyone wants to be. Yeah. And that draw came out too. So I kind of want to spend a little bit more time here. So that draw is Liverpool versus Real Madrid, a repeat of the 2019-2018 final. Manchester City versus Dortmund. That's Pep against Haaland and all of that. PSG Bayern, which is a repeat of last year's final, and Chelsea Porto. So let's get into which fixture do we even want to start at? Let's start at last season's final, repeating itself over two legs. Now Bayern versus PSG.
if Bayern beat PSG, oh man, they're rocking whoever's going to be in that final of the Champions League again. Bayern, hey, Hansi Flick is just looking to do the three-peat. Maybe, like Zidane did. It might be 1, 2, 3 with matching trophies and the league titles at the same time. And then he'll be the greatest manager of all time, as everybody will say. But yeah, we'll see what will happen. It's a good draws all around. I'm interested in the Man City versus Haaland game, where they have a traditional number 9 that can bang in goals. Next season, Haaland is at City, so you never know. So he might rock City, and City will go out and buy him. But it's one of those things. So I'm also looking forward to what's the other game?
Real Madrid,
Liverpool. Chelsea, Porto, the least, but I'm putting FC Porto to beat Chelsea. You heard it here first on NBF.
Uncle Curtis.
I'm
Mr.
actually having a random train of thought now. Sorry, forgive me. But I just realized something. Do you realize that you guys could possibly block that move for Haaland? Because we know City is looking for a striker, and Haaland is actually not as bad as you think, price-wise, for a striker. Of his talent.
Well, compared to the fees that I mean, if Dortmund asked us 100 and whatever for Sancho, and that's the same 100 and whatever for Haaland.
But you see, that's what I'm getting to. City, if Haaland puts in a good performance against City, City will try buy that guy. I feel like you guys have the potential to block that move by buying Sancho. Have you ever thought about that? I think you guys need to buy him, because you'll be feeding City if you guys decide to, stand your ground, because Dortmund is broke.
But what if Dortmund just sells both? And City get Haaland and we get Sancho?
I don't think they'll sell both.
I don't think they'll sell both. I think they're going to sell one. And the no-brainer is to sell Sancho, because Sancho's not had the greatest season. So, but in the same breath, I'm sure you guys are still impressed by his talent.
Well, the thing is, we bought Diallo after Sancho didn't work out. We said we bought Diallo, so I wouldn't mind Sancho, but that kind of will limit Diallo's time, right? But let's start at City Dortmund, right? Because City, I mean, we wax lyrical every week about City. They've got so many W's in the locker. But Dortmund counter-attack is fantastic. Dortmund's counter-attack is fantastic, and that's how United beat City in that game. So I don't think it's a foregone conclusion on this one. I'm actually quite interested. Uncle Curtis, what do you think about this game?
I want Borussia to win, man. We can't let Pep come and win the Champions League while he's in England. He must stay on just 2 Champions League trophies and leave it at that. But I'm going with Borussia.
With your heart, what does your head say?
Probably a 2-1 City win over 2 legs.
Okay. Mr. Paul?
I feel like Borussia Dortmund, considering their position in the league, that they'd probably prioritize Champions League. I know it's unrealistic for them to think that they can win the Champions League. But they've historically been always in the race. And if there was any better time to try win the Champions League, it would be now. Considering it's COVID, there's no fans, weird things happen. This is a time where Dortmund can try win the league. But
that's with your heart saying that, right? They are going up against a machine.
That's my other point. Is that City now are most likely the best side in the league. They're the best side in the league. They're the best performing side in all the leagues. So
I think their gap is bigger than Bayern Munich's gap, like from first to second. Bayern Munich's gap is like 4 points or so.
So they're doing the best, so we need to give them respect. Sergio Aguero is coming back, which is good. Having a dog of a striker like Sergio, it's always a good option to have, especially in Champions League, because you're going to need those dog players. And City do not have dog players. There's no dogs in the fight. Maybe you can give Fernandinho credit and say that, Fernandinho is a dog. But, that's always been City's disadvantage, is that they don't have those types of players.
Yeah.
But Sergio Aguero being back is a good boost for them.
Yeah.
I think, it'll be interesting to see. But overall, I think City will qualify. But let's not leave Dortmund out of this. Haaland could also put in a performance.
So your prediction? Who goes through?
I think it'll be City. City.
Just or City walking?
I think City will walk it in the first leg. But second leg, Dortmund will try come back with a couple of goals. But evidently City will close it out in the second leg. Yeah. That's my...
So for me, I want to give it to Dortmund just like us, but Dortmund can't defend. I think Dortmund will score. I even think they'll score in the away leg, which comes up first. It's just I can't give it to Dortmund because they give up goals, bro.
Yeah.
Like as many goals as Haaland has, they are where they are in the league. so I'm giving it to City to go through. Probably a 4-2 on aggregate.
Yeah.
4-2 or 5-3, something like that on aggregate. Let's go on to Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Paul's just giving you a funny look now. Is that crazy?
You just made eye contact. That's normal. It's just eye contact. Read. I'm not going to criticize you.
Let's go on to Liverpool versus Real Madrid. All right, a repeat of the 2018 final, I think it was. Do you think Sergio Ramos is going to pull anyone's shoulder out of place this time?
I think this is actually, for me, the tie that's the closest.
Yeah, actually.
No, realistically, I mean, this is a tie where anyone could take this.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually not sure of Madrid's position in the league. Because I haven't been paying attention to them. Third?
Yeah, they were third or so.
They're back in third.
I think Atletico is still leading the league.
Alright, yeah. So they're in third. And then Liverpool's what? Sixth? Or seventh?
Yeah.
Just kind of
Real Madrid, their old stalwarts are still carrying them. So Benzema, Modric, Kroos are still their main guys.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's Ramos.
Yeah. Benzema came back from injury. Ramos is a defender. You can't keep relying on him. Casemiro also has started becoming the hero.
Yeah.
Modric, obviously, the fraud player of the year, but yeah, still a good player nonetheless. Thibaut Courtois has been having a brilliant season, keeping clean sheets. Compared to his first season, he's now settling into that the Madrid goals. Liverpool for me is the worry because you look at that defense and you just think to yourself, hey, these guys could potentially, explode from the back. But good for them because I think Naby Keita's back, so they can have a midfielder in the position. I've seen they're starting to trust the young defenders.
They put Fabinho back in midfield. And, what's his name? Williams or one of those defenders.
Yeah, Williams. Is it Nate Williams?
Rice Williams. And Nate Phillips.
Yeah, Nate, whatever, But essentially, they're trusting the youngsters, like they've been saying that they have, but we haven't seen any of them, but now they started to play them. I'm not sure it's essentially what happened. There's a signing they made from the championship. I haven't heard anything about him.
Kabak's played more than that guy. So.
Yeah, Davies, he's been on the bench quite a lot. But I'm sure maybe, he's still trying to find his feet in terms of intensity of the game. But, I think that this will be an entertaining game. This, for me, I see it as being the entertaining game. Obviously, Bayern and PSG will, it might produce goals. But I think this game has the potential to be the highlight. Even though everyone's kind of, not giving it a look that it deserves.
Uncle Curtis, Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Madrid taking
Sergio
it.
Ramos, Salah again.
Yeah, Madrid are going to take it.
Madrid are going to take it.
They're quite strong defensively, surprisingly, Madrid. Yeah, they just can't score goals. So, yeah, with Liverpool leaking goals left, right, and centre at Anfield, where they keep all their trophies, apparently. So Madrid will take it. If Madrid get 3 away goals, Madrid will take it.
Champions League slower game.
Yeah. It suits Madrid as well.
Liverpool high line. Benzema's a slow guy. Well, not a slow guy, but he's not Timo Werner. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Liverpool will take it. I mean, Madrid will take it.
Madrid will take it.
Yeah.
Easily or.
It'll be a close game, but Madrid will take it. It will never be in question. Madrid were not in control of the game.
Yeah.
That's how
So you're giving that one to Madrid, Mr. Posh?
I'll give it to Liverpool. I'll give it to Liverpool. I think they've become a good Champions League side over the past couple of years. Judging that the intensity is not going to be as hectic as in the Premier League, I think that will go in the advantage of Liverpool. So, yeah.
I agree with you, actually. I'm also going to give that one to Liverpool. Just purely because Real Madrid, there's 5-6 players where if they're on form sharp, it's theirs. Modric, Kroos, Benzema, Sergio Ramos, whatever. Them as a collective, their standard is way higher than what Liverpool's is. But overall, I think I'll give that to Liverpool because there's Fabinho back in central midfielder. That makes a big difference for them. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Liverpool just. Might even go through on away goals or something. Okay. You know what I mean, on that one. Let's look at the draw every Chelsea fan would have probably been happy with, considering the other options.
Yeah, no, listen, they won the draw.
All right.
And I guess let's not think about this because Porto just came back. They just eliminated Juventus. We'll always be favourites in the Champions League conversation, but yeah. So I'd worry if I was Chelsea because this is another scalp that Porto could potentially take.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Uncle Curtis?
Porto's going to take that game.
Oh boy. Yeah. Say it with your chest.
Chelsea fans are getting too rowdy. Porto might just take that game because Porto doesn't seem to be conceding a lot of goals. Yeah. They just shut out Ronaldo.
38-year-old Pepe is still marshalling that defense.
So I'm going to give it to Porto. But Porto won't win the Champions League, but I'm going to give Chelsea Porto.
Okay. And then the big one, the repeat of last season's final. PSG Bayern Munich. Do we see an upset? Bayern.
But Neymar is coming back. But yeah, it'll be up in the air.
Is he back for that game?
He probably will be coming back around about his sister's birthday is passed. So.
What was the score in the final last year?
2-1. It was a close game if I recall.
Oh.
It wasn't a high scoring game.
It was. Yeah. But it was sympathy.
Look, I think there's a change of coach, but PSG defends well. Last season's Champions League run, they were defending quite well.
Yeah, no shame, they do. But the problem now is, I think, like every time when Neymar comes back from his frivolous activities on his sibling's birthday, he comes back and he messes up the energy of the team.
Yeah.
It always happens. That's going to be something that's going to come into play when he comes back. Because I feel like he's going to mess up the team dynamics when he comes back. He won't find his feet yet, but yeah, he's essentially going to screw PSG's chances.
PSG's ridiculously high line and Kylian Mbappe's pace.
Yeah.
Does that change any of your thinking?
I mean, they have Alphonso Davies. One of the fastest players in the world.
Yeah.
So, it depends where Mbappe plays. But I'm pretty sure that guy is going to be essentially told to be prepared to make the run to cover defense. Also, I'm not sure how if PSG are still using Alaba as a centre back. Not PSG, Bayern. So there's different scenarios that could come into play where they put a player to cover Mbappe's pace. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Look, I agree with you guys on Bayern, but I'm gonna go for PSG on this one. I'm leading with my heart a little bit on this one, but I'm gonna go for PSG on this one. I'm gonna support PSG. What's the game in now? 7-0 to Bayern. But I'm going for PSG.
No, Bayern has no mercy.
Bayern has zero mercy.
Has no mercy.
Who was reminding me when Pizzo came up against them in the Club World Cup or whatever? Was it you that was having?
No.
Pizzo came up against them in the Club World Cup. And he was just saying, even from the warm up, you could see these guys were serious. They literally only relaxed when they were about 2-0 up. Like they get the job done first, then they. So, okay, let's talk about favorites for this title, right? I think it's a conversation that probably goes towards Bayern and City, right?
Yeah.
But between the two, who would you rate? Eh?
Bayern.
If they were dream tie, if they were like coming up against each other.
Bayern will win that.
Bayern.
Easily.
About that same thing I'm talking about. About having dogs in your team that know how to get the job done in this competition. I can't think of anyone from City who's like that.
Yeah. Sign it to score the winner to rub it into Pep's face.
Exactly.
No worries. Oh, wait, so I guess that's European football, guys. So there's some good ties along the way. Good run-in for the season. Season coming to a close. Man City's taken the league. I think we gave it to them a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think we're sort of handing Bayern the Champions League. Anything can change, but they are favorites.
Yeah.
Europa League, sorry, who's our favorites?
Arsenal FC.
Is your favorites. Okay. Hands down.
Hands down.
Clear.
I'd probably say on the book it would be Man United, since they're the most recent winners that are left in that in those not competition that are left in this competition.
Yeah.
So you look at that and you think to yourself, Man United's won it. Like the most recent winners.
Okay.
So yeah, you look there and you think to yourself, Man United's the favorites. But you can't eliminate Arsenal out of this as well.
No, 100.
Because they're always in the room with conversations like this.
Yeah.
So we need to also give them the credit. The question is if those two teams can cross their hurdles, jump over their hurdles to make it. That, I guess, only time will tell. So.
Fair enough. And in the Champions League, this round of fixtures, where do you see an upset? Right? Because, okay, Real Madrid, Liverpool is even, but Dortmund's the underdogs, Porto's the underdog, PSG's the underdog. Do we see any upsets?
I see Chelsea upsetting Porto.
Chelsea upsetting Porto?
Because I have Porto odds onto it.
No,
that might be the shock over there.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Courtois, Uncle Curtis, give us a beauty tip, quick.
There's no beauty tips this week, guys. Next week, don't worry.
Some guy sitting at home waiting for he put the mascara on, he got the different pillows, he got the, he's ready.
Good things come to those who
wait.
Where's my
Jim Dunn's period?
That's also a very good question. They changed them.
I have no clue. No clue. Do they even do them with social distancing now?
I guess it's good that
you have to dance with your legs.
It's a good thing.
Arm's length. But guys, this has been another episode of the Nothing But Football podcast. The main man, Uncle Curtis, who didn't give you a beauty tip today, but he still came with all the right energy. Uncle Curtis.
Much love, guys. Hope you enjoyed this.
Away.
Alright, cheers, guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a good week. And I guess we'll see you. Damn it, there's international football.
Oh. But we'll record.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll I'm sure there's enough things to chat about.
Yeah.
Guys, we still need to get me a nickname. Brother Hakeem wasn't working in the streets.
It's still Brother Hakeem.
Brother Hakeem wasn't working in the streets.
Brother Hakeem.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out, Brother Hakeem.
Cheers, guys.
Uyazingiphethe imali sazofika gala